12:48, so I have 10 minutes to have lunch. Bear with me. And today I wanted to have lunch with you guys. I don't really have a topic to talk about. I guess we can come up with something. So, first and foremost, I started my journey into YouTube. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've always liked photography. I dwelled a bit with photography, so I was taking some shots, I was doing some macro photography. I don't know. I always liked tinkering with technology, and I recall my first camera being a cyber shot. It was really like a holiday camera type thing, and I had great fun with it. Then my father bought a DSLR. Was it a Sony Alpha 100? Was it 100? Alpha 1000? I don't know. A DSLR that was stuck in a cupboard, and it was used maybe for a few months, and then my father never touched it again. And I thought about going into it. So I learned how to work the camera manually, the ISO settings, the aperture, the shutter speed, all these different aspects, and how can you manipulate image through these settings. I still recall posting some of my shots on DeviantArt, was one of them. Then I had a Flickr for some time, and then, I don't know, I just stopped doing it, and I didn't get back to photography apart from the random shot taken with my mobile phone, which do work to keep memories. And now recently, I thought about giving a shot to video. Now, there's a bunch of different things that I'm into. I'm into keeping tarantulas, I'm into my cats, I'm into cooking, DIY projects. I don't know, I just get this random stuff that I get interested in, and then I try to learn as much as possible about it. And one of the places where I learned the most is YouTube. When YouTube wasn't what it is now, it used to be forums, so there was a forum for every single thing you might imagine, and probably there still is. But YouTube brought that all together into one single platform, and I've learned so much from YouTube that now I'm looking into giving back to YouTube, or giving back to the community a bit of what I've learned. And I'm sure that someone out there will be able to learn something with me. And that's the reason why I came up with this channel, Pedro's Paradox. Why a paradox? Something that is and isn't, or something that can have two different interpretations, two different meanings, polarity or duality of meaning. I find myself, my own personality, to be expressed quite well by that word. So that's why I thought Pedro's Paradox. And so far into the journey, I'm now thinking about what kind of niche do I want to cover? What kind of videos do I want to do? I like editing, meaning I'm learning how to edit and I'm enjoying the process. I bought an action camera, so I'm looking into doing some point of view stuff. I put out my first video, how I make my soup, and it was a fun experience. Now I want to go beyond that. I want to improve my video taking skills. I want to improve my editing skills. I want to improve my narration skills and storyline skills. And the more I research into YouTube videos, the more I find that there's quite a lot to it. So it's not as easy as record, post. There's a lot to it. There's a process. To be very frank, there's a lot of excitement in getting views, in getting comments, in getting appreciation for your content. And I did experience this in the past with my Instagram. I had around 2,000 followers. I was into vape coil building, very intricate DIY sort of craftsmanship that I got quite good at. And I was engaging with the community. I had somehow a community built around the stuff that I did, and overall it was a very fun experience, but somehow I also dropped that. Maybe it was too niche, and that's why Pedro's Paradox, in my view, I want it to be broader. I want it to be a bit about everything that I might want to post out there. Kind of a thought experiment. So what do I want to land with it? I have a job, I have a steady income for now. I want to keep that, I want to keep evolving in my career, but I also want to build something for my own. And that's where YouTube, video content, whatever it may be, might come into play. And I want it to be a two-way sort of thing, where I can share content, get feedback, improve on my content, improve on the topics that I'm covering, explore new topics that I didn't think of covering before, broaden my scope. And as of now, this is all very, very recent. I want to take it easy, but I'm quite excited nonetheless. And there's so many things that are going through my mind. Shall I do snake content, hognose content? Shall I do feedings of my tarantulas? Shall I do just cooking videos, or more on a talk show basis where I talk to the camera? How can I craft scripts? How can I craft storylines for my videos? what kind of videos will be engaging, what would potentially be my target audience. I mean, my mind's bubbling. And as of now, I'm settling for not having a strict plan. The plan is, of course, first target, it's the 1,000 subs and the 4,000 watch hours so I can monetize the channel. But deep down, the monetary incentive would be a byproduct of having good content and having fun along the journey. But I do have to set targets so I can have something to aim for. So that's what I'm doing. Expect stuff to come from here. Expect content. What kind of content? I don't know. Maybe it will appeal you. Maybe it won't. Maybe you won't even watch this video and this will become all irrelevant. But even if it does, it's a memory. Memories are quite precious. Why do I say memories are quite precious? Because memories are not very reliable. So your internal memory storage is not reliable. But if you record it, if you tape it, if you make a video of your memories, then the reliability is assured. You can question. You might question what was going through in your mind at the time, how did you feel, and so on and so forth. But the words that are coming out of my mouth, they'll be forever saved into the internet. And that's the power, meaning that's the plus side of this venture. That even if it gets me nowhere in meaning in terms of reach, in terms of audience, in terms of numbers, it's still here. That's what I want to capture. So tag along, follow me on the journey. Let's see where it lands. Allow me to learn from you and reach out. Bye now. Thank you for watching. See you soon.